Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Weekly Weekender. I'm DJ Washington, and guess what? Today we have one of our fantastic new guest hosts. It's our sister channel. It's Miss Stephanie Gallardo of MinuteMoviePop. Stephanie, say what's up to our lovely friends and fans here. Yeah, dude. Awesome. Yeah, this is so cool because, guys, if you don't know already, Stephanie, I don't know if you want to tell them about your channel real quick and who you are and what you do on YouTube, and then we'll jump into the 10 biggest topics in Hollywood and movie news today. So, Stephanie, take it away. Yeah. Right. Sweets. Right. I like how you actually have some rational reason why you called it Minute Movie Pop. For me, I was just like, I don't know, movies, popcorn, movie pop. Sounds cool. But yeah, it's cool, guys. If you want to, of course, you want to find out, you want to watch more awesome movie news, movie reviews, you got to head to Stephanie's channel. It's Minute Movie Pop on YouTube. She's our sister channel, and yeah, I guess she'll be here sometimes or maybe every time. You let us know, Stephanie. All right, guys. So without any further Oh, cool, cool. Okay, sorry. So I guess there's a bit of a delay here. We're going to get used to this. You know, we're still working it out, right? But yeah, without further delay, let's just jump right into the articles here. We got some really awesome stories today. The first one, of course, is coming to us from Variety. Now, this is regarding Taika Waititi on the Oscars and those Star Wars rumors. Guys, if you haven't read the articles, of course, it's right here. You can see it on screen. Taika Waititi on the Oscars, his Jojo Rabbit journey, and those Star Wars rumors. Now, of course, as usual, I'm not going to read the article to you verbatim, but there are some highlights here I did want to cover because, of course, it's very interesting. Taika Waititi, fantastic indie director. He's come to acclaim with Thor Ragnarok. He's doing Thor Love and Thunder. He's done Jojo Rabbit, and now he's done a couple episodes of Mandalorian, and of course he's been billed for the next Star Wars film. So in this article, one important thing he did say, here's the question. Just by working on The Mandalorian, you've landed squarely in the future of Star Wars conversation. Where does that stand now? And Taika says, well, I wish there was a better story. I'll put it that way. Are there discussions about the Star Wars film? Like, yeah, I discussed with my friends in 1996 how cool Star Wars was. That's what they're going off of. Okay, so that confirms the talks we're hearing about Taika being involved in Star Wars, not really concrete. This is further evidenced by the interviewer. He says, really? There's nothing happening? And Taika says, you know, I think people see me hanging out with people, especially with Star Wars, and I think I'm having some big discussions about it. I would fucking love to. So then the interviewer does go further to say, you know, would you want to do a Star Wars movie? He says, yes, if it was right. I would want to do any kind of movie if it made sense and it felt not like career suicide. So, okay, it's all talks. Now, here's one interesting thing here. And Stephanie, I don't know if you know about this, but the anime nerd inside me is really excited about this. The interviewer asked, you know, hey, what's happening with the live-action remake of Akira? Because Taika Waititi was billed to be, I think, producer or director for it. Here's what Taika says. He says, the whole thing went on hold. We had to keep pushing the dates, and it encroached on the Thor dates, which were immovable. So Akira ended up shifting 2 years down the track. And then, of course, they ask, well, it may not happen, you mean, right? And he says, I think eventually it will happen, but I'm just not sure if I'll be doing it. So, Stephanie, I've said a whole spiel here. What are your thoughts on Taika Waititi being attached to the next Star Wars film, and then also for the Akira project? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh God. And you perfectly said it, dude. Because like, it's really disappointing when you hear like actors or directors just jump on board for a project just because it's happening, and like maybe the script hasn't been developed, or the project hasn't been developed properly. It's just being rushed out. So it's nice to hear that he has artistic integrity. He's like, yeah, you know, if it's right, I'll do it. Right. Boom. Yep. All right. So, and then last point, Stephanie, on the Akira project, do you watch anime at all? Are you familiar with Akira? Oh yeah, dude. I mean, if Taika Waititi's name was like, you know, on my garbage man's like car, I'd be excited to wait for the trash outside. Like, you know. No, it's really cool because I know. Yeah, yeah. No, really. Holy shit! I'm so jealous, dude. Like, I bet. Like, dude, Taika to me, like, he reminds me of like me. You know, he's kind of brown. He's kind of quirky. I just like. I really like this guy. He's cool. All right, guys. Right. Yep. Just fly that freak flag high, baby. You know. All right, guys. So, hey, in the live chat, I want to know, what are your thoughts here? I want to take your questions on the air for those of you watching right now. And of course, for those of you watching after the live broadcast, leave me your thoughts, your comments down in the comment section below. I'll be engaging with you. If Stephanie's free, she'll be engaging with you too. So let us know your thoughts on this with Taika Waititi for Star Wars and the Akira project. Now, on to the next topic. I think this is really cool. It's also related to Star Wars. Now, this is not coming from anybody in particular, any news reporting agency. This is coming from a specific artist named Ash Thorpe. And this is regarding this new fan film called Star Wars Reign of Souls, or Solace. I want to show you the trailer and then also talk about this briefly. So let me play the trailer right now. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, that was a trailer for A Reign of Solace from Ash Thorpe. This can shut up now. So sorry guys, I just got the live stream here. I see that you're saying that we're not getting Stephanie's audio levels here now. So let me see what I can do to fix that. Stephanie, if you don't mind just talking while I can check your audio. And guys, let me know. I'm looking at the live chat now. What in the hell?
Hello, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hello. I am so excited to be here. Really excited.
Yeah, just keep talking, Steph.
Yes, I'm really, really happy to be here. I love Star Wars. I just got a Darth Vader wallet yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Which is so awesome. I love it. Beautiful. a Darth Vader wallet.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, I'm excited for this. I have a R2.
Cool. Hey, Steph, I think
Yes.
we're good. Yeah, the live chat, we got Jordy Lines. Jordy, thank you so much for being here and moderating, bro. I see that Jim Boyers is sick. Sad to hear. We're all having a hard time, dude. I know, Jordy, you've had some family issues. Myself, too, dude. This week has been a hell week for me. Jimbo's sick. But, hey, G-Wolf, thank you so much for being here, bro. Storm Shadow, again, thank you so much for being here. Happy to talk with all of you today. And we're fucking stoked to have Stephanie here. This is amazing. So let's just, Stephanie, if you want to introduce yourself, I guess, one more time, since I guess the broadcast in the beginning, nobody heard you. So let's take it from there again.
Yes, don't worry. So, yes, I'm originally from Mexico. I live in Mexico, and I love movies. I love TV shows. I am a lover of, pop culture and all that stuff. So I decided to start my YouTube channel to just put my opinion out there, and it's been great. I love talking to new people and making new friends, so I'm very excited to be here.
All right. Cool. Whew, man. All right. I'm just making sure I get all the questions covered here in the live chat. This is obviously, I got a whole new format here, guys, so bear with us. You guys are all awesome. All right. So I know you guys said you can hear Stephanie. I'm going to assume we're good. I'll monitor the live stream moving forward. But, okay, let's get back to this topic here. So Reign of Solace is it's a fan film. I'm surprised. I'm not sure how Disney is managing the licensing, because I know with Lucasfilm, you totally allowed anybody to do whatever they wanted. I'm assuming the mouse is not going to let people do whatever they want, but apparently that is the case because, guys, Ash Thorpe, he is freaking amazing. If you've seen Ghost in the Shell, Blade Runner 2049, him and Maciej Kuciara are the lead art developers for those films, the concept art, the CGI. So he does fantastic visual renderings for high budget Hollywood films. So he's making a short film here for Reign of Solace. It looks awesome. I'll show you the website right now. I mean, just look at this. Here's the headline. What is the force to those who do not believe? I am one with the force. The force is with me. Yeah, guys, sorry. I know there's an echo. I think you're probably picking up Stephanie's audio from my computer itself, and it's not coming in as a pass-through. I apologize. I'll try to remedy with that with her off screen. But for today, a little bit of an echo. Sorry about that. But, I mean, look at this. Look at this concept art. Jesus Lord, is that not sexy? I don't know if you can see this, Stephanie, on your end, on your phone or wherever you're viewing, but... it just looks amazing. We don't have much, right? This is just a teaser, but if you guys look at Ash Thorpe's portfolio, it's wonderful. I'm really excited about this here. So I'm going to turn to the live chat here. Guys, remember, if you want any questions to be answered by me and Stephanie, just at MoviePOP me. I'll see the highlighted message there, and I'll relay it to Steph or read it off to myself here. Yeah, looks like we're good, guys. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention. So without further ado, let's move forward into our next topic. There we go. And this is regarding the movie Stephanie has yet to see. Holly Reporter is talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. My God. This is quite the impressive story.
Signed to the one that it actually came out. It looks much better. It's a good, popcorn movie to just go and enjoy with your family.
Popcorn movie.
And I'm excited to see the final result.
Okay, so guys, yes, Stephanie has yet to see it. My girlfriend and I, we're big movie buff nerds. We saw it opening day. Yeah, dude, like the internet, of course, were losing their collective crap about the crappy, like creepy looking Sonic, right? It was like, ugh. But fortunately, they came back out. They redesigned it. I think that really did help the film, honestly, because it would have been jarring to look at a weird Sonic the Hedgehog the whole time. So, here's the headline here from the Hollywood Reporter box office. Sonic the Hedgehog wakes Paramount from hibernation. And this is big news because, guys, Paramount Studios, I mean, they've just had box office stinker after box office stinker. And most recently, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Stephanie, Gemini Man, I think, was their most recent box office blunder, high profile, right, that didn't make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crappy movie. They destroyed one of my favorite anime films, Ghost in the Shell. It was like $170 million budget, and I think it didn't even make double that. It was just a big bomb. So Paramount has been flustering. So let's go with the article here. This is what the Hollywood Reporter says. The movie's $70 million US debut marked the studio's biggest opening since Mission Impossible Fallout in summer 2018. Heading into the President's Day weekend, Sonic was tracking gross roughly $45 million. Four-day gross of $70 million represents the fourth best domestic showing for the holiday behind Black Panther, which pulled in $242 million collectively. Deadpool, $152 million. And then 50 Shades of Grey, because sex sells, $93 million for this opening weekend. So based on Sonic the Hedgehog's opening numbers, analysts believe the movie has a shot at grossing $200 million domestically. So that is a certified hit on Paramount's hand. And it's a video game film. So
yes.
Stephanie, I saw it. I thought it was great. Jim Carrey sold it. It's a wonderful family film. Don't expect, a super deep movie, but it's a fun film,
I'm very excited to watch Jim Carrey back on the big screen. That's my main, attraction to the whole film.
Right.
But I'm very excited for it. And, word of mouth is powerful. Mm-hmm. More powerful than, promoting your movie. So I think that's going to help it a lot because people are talking great things about it, and I can't wait.
Cool. Guys, I want to turn it over to you in the live chat. Your questions or thoughts on this article here. And also, I see here you guys say perhaps there's some buffering issues. If you can just let me know right now how we're doing. Is it streaming well? The quality's well? G-Wolf, you said, let's see here. G-Wolf, is it buffering for everyone else or just me? Yeah, Jordy, how are we doing, bro? Anybody else watching? I got people watching. Let me know your thoughts. Otherwise, we're just gonna move on ahead and assume it's all good. Jordy Lyons, I can't stay on that long. Got commitments with Rob. Oh, dude, for sure. Yeah, go ahead to Robert Meyer Burnett's channel. I understand. No worries, bro. Thank you, man. G-Wolf says we're good. Okay, all right, so we'll just move forward. No thoughts on this. So, Stephanie, let's go on to the next topic here. And this is coming from Collider. All right, Martin Scorsese says Killers of the Flower Moon will probably be a Western. So, the article says, longtime Scorsese collaborators Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro will be joining the director in retelling the events of this historical drama, which is set in Oklahoma in the 1920s. It sounds like all three will have quite a time getting it right. Scorsese's continued commitments to Premiere indicate he's thinking about the bigger and broader implication of the murders and their place in history. Based on the nonfiction book of the same name and author David Grann, Killers of the Flower Moon is based on the actual murders of members of the Osage Nation after vast reserves of oil were discovered on their reservation. The string of murders eventually grabbed the attention of J. Edgar Hoover and the nascent FBI. After floating around for a while, production on Killers of the Flower Moon began to take shape when Paramount Pictures, so it looks like they've got another hit on their hands, scooped the feature up back in June 2019. So we've got a premiere date. It's set to premiere in 2021, guys. I think this is awesome. If you know me and my biggest complaint, I love The Irishman. I thought it was great. I love Scorsese. But I felt like The Irishman was kind of something I've already seen before with Scorsese. It wasn't like Shutter Island or The Wolf of Wall Street, right? Where it was different than what he's done. And I love those films. Irishman was good, but it's I've already seen Goodfellas. I've already seen Casino. So give me something else. So it's cool to see he's doing something different. Stephanie, what are your thoughts on this project and the news here?
Yeah, I like the story of it, what they're going for. It's something that's current. It happens all around the world. People, goods over people. People who love things and riches and all that stuff. And sometimes others pay for it. So it's something that's happening. It's happened for centuries and it's going to continue to happen. So I hope it just does it right.
Yeah, definitely. If anybody can do it, you know what? It's Martin frickin' Scorsese. So no worries there, right?
Yes, and I know he's going to bring something special to it as well.
Yeah. What did you think about The Irishman, by the way? Did you watch that?
That's still on my watch list. I have a ton of movies that I'm trying to get to.
I know.
Out of the Oscar nominees, I saw 4 or 5 out of 9. So I still have a few to catch up to.
Yeah.
But I just love that different directors give us different spins on stories. It may be the same story or something similar we've seen before, but they put their own twist to it. And it's special because it's a collaboration of so many people behind it. So every movie's special in its own way.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't have said it better. Let's move forward, guys. Let me know your thoughts here on Martin Scorsese's newest project. It's called Killers of the Flower Moon in the live chat. For those of you watching, leave us a comment down below your thoughts on this project and the news related to it. Moving forward into the live chat, Jordy Line says, Scorsese needs to keep it under 140 minutes. Irishman was good, but it lost my attention at times. Bro, I had to watch that movie. I think I watched it and took like an hour nap in between like the beginning and end of the movie. It was, it's a what, 3.5 hours, 3 hours, 40 minutes. Like, yeah, dude, definitely way too long. Could have trimmed some fat off of that for sure, bro.
But it really depends, right? Because some movies are 3 hours long and they go by quickly. Joker was long and it was great. Like every moment you were really into it, and some other movies just lose your attention and you're like, okay, when is this going to be over?
Right. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're actually absolutely right. And it reminds me because I remember when I watched Avengers Endgame. For me, like that was 2 hours 25 minutes. Like every single moment, I was just like engaged. Like yes, keep going. No, I don't want it to end. Yeah, very interesting. Good point, Stephanie. Okay, guys. So let's move forward to our next topic. This is going to be coming to us from Variety, and this is regarding. This is really interesting. Rocketman filmmaker Dexter Fletcher to direct The Saint reboot. So, after the success of its Elton John biopic Rocketman, Paramount has set the filmmaker Dexter Fletcher to direct another high-profile project for the studio. Fletcher will helm The Saint, good God, a reboot of the 1997 action thriller that starred the one and only Val Kilmer. The globe-trotting adventurer is based on the 1920s novel series written by Leslie Chartens. Paramount has pursued Fletcher for The Saint after the critical and commercial success of Rocketman. Prior to the movie, Fletcher took over filmmaking duties of Bohemian Rhapsody. That's interesting because Bryan Singer was directing that, and then Fletcher took over to help with the musical numbers. I think that was a good move on the studio part. It does say here, Bryan Singer was fired midway through shooting. Now, here's why I find this interesting, Stephanie. I think Dexter Fletcher, he's most notably known for like doing musical films. And I haven't seen The Saint, but I've read about it, I've heard about it. Definitely not a musical film. It's a sci-fi like thriller about some spy, like espionage spy, getting hold of some cold fusion nuclear bomb or something like that. So
yes.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on this?
I did my little research. I don't know much about the movie, but I know that it's about someone that falls in love with the scientist that creates the thing that he needs to rob.
Yeah.
So it sounds very different from a musical, but that's exciting because sometimes when you're good at something and you try something new, maybe you are good at that too and you don't know it because you haven't tried it yet. So it's cool. Yeah. And it's been, reboots are tricky because a certain amount of time needs to pass for people to not forget because you're always going to compare to the original, but I think the longer it takes, the better, because you have that span of time to like not forget about the original but have a different view on something that you've already seen.
So what you're saying is they shouldn't recast Iron Man right now with somebody else like for next year.
Yeah. Yes, no. Like 50 years from now.
50?
Maybe.
50 years?
Yes.
Well, we'll be alive. Well, we'll be alive, right? Maybe? Yeah, we'll be like 80 or 90 years old. Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Because if you do it too quickly, it's inevitable to compare two things,
Right.
If they're based off the same thing and Yeah. I think time's a good thing to pour into the mix.
Right. Yeah, well, good. Fortunately enough, it's been 20 years since the this movie apparently nobody has seen, at least me and you haven't seen. So good on him. Hey, we wish him luck. I thought it was interesting to mention, guys. So without any further ado, let's move forward to the live chat questions here. Of course, leave me your comments down below regarding this topic, guys. Jordy Line says they should rename Paramount Pictures Will the bank lend us any more money? Pictures. Yeah. Very, Jesus. This is very interesting, Jordy, because I'm wondering how much money can the studio bleed. You know, Paramount Pictures has been around for what, over 100 years, or at least 100 years. So it's a well-established studio. And it's shocking to see like them just get box office bomb after box office bomb. Somebody needs to get fired. And that actually ties into the next topic. So let's move into that right now. This is coming to us from the Hollywood Reporter. Paramount Players loses 2 key executives. All right. So they are cleaning house here. Guys, this is very interesting. So last year, Paramount Players produced the smash hit Dora and the City of Gold, the John Cena family comedy Playing with Fire, and What Men Want, a remake of 2000's What Women Want. After releasing 4 movies in 2019, it will only open 1 movie this year. Meanwhile, the young adult sci-fi road movie Monster Problems has been pushed back to February 12th, 2021. So guys, interesting for the reasons I mentioned already, but let me just give you some context here. For Paramount's Players, their highest grossing films of 2019 and 2018 are as follows. Number 1, Dora, the Lost City of Gold. Worldwide gross is $115 million. The budget was $50 million. So it didn't even triple its return on investment. And at the very least, baseline, Jordy, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know you're working in the film industry. A studio has to recoup, you know, for the production budget, the marketing budget, and all other associated promotional budgets, it has to recoup at least triple what the budget was for production. So Dora, I mean, just barely making it. It doubled the budget, and then just a little bit more. It gets even worse with their second highest grossing film, What Men Want. Worldwide gross at $72 million, budget at $20 million. So what? That's 246. That one actually did triple it, but you know, it'd be great if it quadrupled it. And this gets worse with the John Cena movie Playing with Fire. Nobody's fool. I'll spare you guys the details on the budgets, but you understand the trend is going downwards as time goes on, as evidenced by the fact that they're only releasing 1 film this year and pushing the other one back to 2021. So, Stephanie, what are your thoughts here on Paramount Studios with this string of box office flops, and what do you think they should do?
It's crazy. Imagine you're the head of the studio and you're just putting movies out there that nobody's watching, or mostly and barely anyone's watching.
Right.
I think they would need new ideas, new people, maybe, you know, new people just trying to, I don't know if it's new people or just, you know, to correctly think what their next step is going to be.
Right.
Have a plan, maybe. Not just do it just because they need to put a movie out there, but actually plan out your movie through 2 years now.
You know, it's like, it seems like they're following the Kathleen Kennedy formula over at Lucasfilm. Just kind of, we'll just do whatever feels right and not really have anything planned. It's not like Kevin Feige at Marvel, who's got this grand vision, grand plan.
Yeah.
You know. So it looks like we've got.
You know, to get somewhere. Yeah, I was gonna say, to get somewhere, you need to know where you're going to get there.
Yes.
So if you don't have any idea, you're not gonna get there.
There you go. It's as simple as that, guys. So couldn't agree with you more, Stephanie. All right, so hopefully we get some better films coming out. We got some fresh blood coming in, so let's move forward into happier topics, because this one really interests me here. I'm really curious to hear what you think about that, Stephanie. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the live stream here and in the comments below. Before we move forward to the next topic, G-Wolf says, I saw it, but I can't remember it. What the hell did I ask you, G-Wolf? I don't even remember, bro. Let's move forward. Jody Line says, even Kathleen Kennedy would do a better job at Paramount. Yeah, you know what? That's right, because at least Kathleen Kennedy, you know, as fans, we can hate on like what direction she's gone with the projects, but at least, I mean, I don't know how much of Kathleen Kennedy is responsible for making money with these films. I think there's a large volume of work and interest that's been built up for the Star Wars properties. She's riding the wave on. But yeah, I would agree with you, Jordy. Like, even probably her could do better than these buffoons at Paramount. Terrible. G Wolf clarifies. Oh, The Saint. So G Wolf says, I saw The Saint, but I can't remember it. Okay, cool. So what do you think, Stephanie? You think Kathleen Kennedy would do better at Paramount?
Yes, because even if Star Wars hasn't been the greatest lately for some fans, it's still making money, and it's still urging people to go watch it. So, but that has to do a lot with Star Wars itself. It's this huge thing that's been for over 40 years, so it has a fan base.
Right.
And I don't know. I just think they need to be sure what they want to do first before doing it.
Right. Yeah, hopefully, Kevin Feige does come on board with his Star Wars film or Star Wars trilogy. Nothing has been defined yet, but I think if you get Kevin Feige up in there, it's going to be all good, right?
And Star Wars has a vast, it is a vast universe, and so many stories need to be told.
Thank you. Good God.
Yes.
Did you read that stupid article? Did you read that interview she had with Rolling Stone? Where they asked her about, if she could use, source material for future projects. Did you read that article?
No.
Oh, dude, it was so dumb.
What was she saying?
So the interviewer asked her some series of questions, right? And then, one of her responses was oh, well, unfortunately, Star Wars, it's not like comic books where we have source material to pull from. We don't have comics. We don't have novels. Any other source material besides the original films. And I'm like, dude, are you retarded? You're running Lucasfilm? You don't know about the Zahn trilogy, Heir to the Empire, all the Dark Horse comic books of Star Wars that came out for the past 20 years, novels, video games, fan films. There's a wealth of information. Everything, right? And I was like, how bonehead, how far removed from Star Wars fandom is she, really, to say that?
I think we're starting to see the potential of it, with The Mandalorian as a series. It was so freaking good,
dude,
that I know they can do so much better with so many characters and something new.
Right.
It doesn't have to be something from the source material. They have the power to introduce whoever they want, whatever they want, and I think they should do it.
Yep. All right, so I think Kathleen Kennedy, the inside scoop is that she's on her way out. So see you later, Kathy. But again, guys, let me know your thoughts here in the live chat, in the comments down below. So without further ado, we will move on to our next topic. That is coming to us from IndieWire, and I am loving this. I am super hyped. Good God. It's The Matrix 4. I am way behind on the lower thirds. Sorry, guys. Lower thirds, where are we at? Boom. Nope, there we go. 7th topic. No, good God, wow. Sorry, this is all brand new for me, Stephanie.
Don't worry.
Did I not make a lower third for this? Here we go. We're just oscillating through all of them. Yeah, okay, all right. So I forgot the lower thirds, guys. Sorry about that. But anyways, you can see it here. The headline says, Matrix 4, Sense8 alum Brian J. Smith joins Lana Wachowski's sequel. Oh my God. Okay. Really excited. Let me just read this first. Brian J. Smith is the second Sense8 alum to reteam with Lana Wachowski on The Matrix 4 following, I'm going to totally butcher this name. Maybe you can help me out. Erendira Ibarra? Ibarra. Okay. I got to work on that. Smith played Chicago police officer Will Gorski on the Netflix series. His role, Natch, is being kept under wraps for the Warner Brothers Village Roadshow fourthquel, because this is the fourth film. So, guys, anyways, here's the summary. If you haven't seen Sense8, you need to watch Sense8. It is phenomenal filmmaking on Netflix. Definitely one of the Wachowskis. It's Matrix, Sense8, Cloud Atlas. Oh, sorry. Actually, Matrix, Speed Racer, Sense8, Cloud Atlas, and then Jupiter Ascending for me. And Brian J. Smith on Sense8 is phenomenal, so I'm so excited to see him come back. Stephanie, what are your thoughts here? What do you know about this? Let me know, because I'm too excited.
So I am not very familiar. I've not seen the movie, and you're going to find this as a shock, but I've not seen The Matrix yet.
What
the I know about it, and I know the concept of it, but I haven't seen it. So I'm may going to see it, as a live like on YouTube, like watch it, record it, and then see my reaction. Because I know it's a classic, and
if I could strangle you right now in the screen, I would. Because woman, you need to watch this movie right now.
Because I've seen the set photos from the 4th movie. They're all over Facebook and all that stuff. So I like Keanu Reeves. I'm excited to see him and just get involved in this crazy world that I'm just not very familiar with.
Got you. Well, how about Sense8? Have you seen Sense8 on Netflix, the series?
Sense8, no.
Okay.
But now that you've mentioned it, I've already, noted here. So.
Oh snap! I promise you, dude. Like, just get through the first 3 episodes because it does do a lot of world building. But I promise you, I know you love movies.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's a good message. It's great, like cinematography. It's inventive. It's just good story, character building, all of it. Just fantastic. So.
I will. I promise.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Let me know your thoughts here in the live chat. Also, in the comments down below. We're going to move on here because we're about to close out the chat here in about 15 minutes. So, without further ado, let's talk about our favorite presidential idiot. Oh, there's a lower third. This is coming to us from Variety. President Donald Trump took aim at Parasite's historic Oscar wins at a Colorado rally on Thursday. Quote, "How bad were the Academy Awards this year?" he asked, prompting jeers from the crowd. "Did you see it? The winner is a movie from South Korea. What the hell was all that about?" He went on to say. "We got enough problems with the South Korea with trade. On top of that, they give the best movie of the year. Was it good? I don't know. Let's get Gone with the Wind. Can we get some Gone with the Wind back, please?" How ignorant is this? So many great movies. And the winner is from South Korea. I thought it was the best foreign film, right? Best foreign movie. Does this ever happen? Anyways, Donald Trump just goes on a stupid rampage about it's topics he has no idea about. And dude, like this film was so deserving of it. God, I can't. Stephanie, what do you think about this? This is just, yeah.
Well, first of all, I think that's very racist.
No. Yeah.
First and foremost.
Yeah, first and foremost.
And secondly, I'm one that thinks that you can't judge something if you have not seen it. And even if you have, it's your opinion, I know, and we respect it, but you can't be like that because you have not seen the movie. How can you judge something that you have not seen?
Right. And then he's like referencing like freaking Gone with the Wind, like bring back Gone with the Wind. Like, bro, come on, that was like 80 years ago. What the hell are you even talking about, man?
I know.
Just straight ignorant, man. This is really dumb. Because guys, I thought this is noteworthy because obviously Parasite had a historic just win at the Oscars. 4 Academy Award nominations, Best Foreign Film, Best Picture, all that jazz. So it was well deserved, and of course Trump has to come in raining on everyone's parade with some ignorant-ass comments. So, guys, Stephanie, if you don't have anything further to say, I'd like to see what our commenters have here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. G-Wolf says, Parasite is too much reading for him. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Forgot you had to read this. It's subtitled, right? Dude.
Speaking, yes. That experience was a very different one. I usually don't read subtitles because I speak English, but it was very different for me, and I really enjoyed it. I was on board for about half of the film, and then it kind of lost me a little, but it was still great. I mean, it was original, and it had something to say, a metaphor for life and what we're dealing with right now.
That's right. So, what the hell was that about? I don't know. Like, I'm rich. I can't understand.
Exactly. The point of the movie.
Right. The whole point. Right.
Yes.
Just whoop. Okay. Yeah, very good observation there, G-Wolf. Too much for him to read, so... let's see here. Hey, Jordy Line says, bye MoviePop. Catch you soon. Dude, yeah, have fun on Rob's channel. Thank you so much for being here, Jordy. I'll see you over there on Robert Meyer Burnett's channel, guys. If you haven't heard of Robert Meyer Burnett, check out his channel. It's the Burnett Work. I think he's going up live right now, so I'll be there. Yeah, thanks, Jordy. See you next week, man. Guys, we're going to move into the last two topics here. This is big news, too. Another exciting topic. And this is coming to us from, who do we got here? Variety, regarding Westworld Season 3. And it's a month away. The third season premiere of HBO's Westworld is coming to us. And we just got a brand new trailer. I'm not going to play because I don't want YouTube to hit me with a copyright strike. But you know where to find it. The third season does premiere on March 15th. So, guys, if you're living under a rock and you haven't seen this trailer yet, go watch it. It's awesome. Stephanie, did you get a chance to watch it? And what are your thoughts on this?
So, my friend recommended Westworld a few months ago. And don't kill me, but I've not seen it either. So.
I thought you were going to say that.
So, I still have something to look forward to, though.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea to do reactions or see something for the first time. So I'm excited to be familiar with it because I did read what it's about and it sounds very interesting and different.
Oh man, do you like Christopher Nolan films?
Yes.
Okay, so Jonathan Nolan, Christopher Nolan's brother, he's I think the executive producer and the writer for this series. So if you like Nolan, yeah.
That's cool. Wow.
It's one of the smartest TV shows out there. And of course, HBO always makes quality content. So, yeah.
Yes.
I think you'd like it.
That's awesome. What are your thoughts, though, on the trailer?
Oh, God. I've been following this show since it came out, I think in 2014. It's been building up to this moment. We're finally here. We're getting, some very sweeping, beautiful shots of, what the future looks like for humanity. Obviously, this is kind of a spoiler for you, but we see the main robots have escaped Westworld itself, the theme park facility. They're out in the real world. They're about to attack humanity. It just looks like an epic, high-budget, just sci-fi thriller. I'm really excited to see. I'm really excited to see Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad here now. He's new cast addition, so it looks like it's going to be a conclusion to the story. So it looks like this might wrap up with season 3. So good on them for wrapping it up while it's still fresh. I'm excited.
Is it confirmed that this is the last season?
It's not confirmed. So.
Oh, okay.
But
it's a good time to finish it all.
Yeah, don't push it too far. I mean, if the story does lend itself to pushing it further, cool. I just hope they don't do something like with Game of Thrones, where that show could have gone on for another 2 or 3 seasons. And they cut it short.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, hey, let me know your thoughts on this Westworld Season 3 trailer down in the live chat in the comments below. I'm going to move forward on to the final, I think it's our final topic here. Yes, it is. And this is coming to us from IndieWire regarding my favorite director of the year last year, Marielle Heller. Famous for, or to me anyways, famous for A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, starring Tom Hanks, which I think should have won Best Picture last year. She is actually making a new limited series about the sexual harasser and his female employees. Serial sexual harasser and his female employees. So kind of like a faux mockumentary about the Harvey Weinstein case. And I think this is great because it brings a very serious and tragic situation females in the industry have to deal with, and it brings it to the forefront for those who maybe not be aware of it, if you're living, of course, under a rock. So
yeah,
right.
It's going to show a reality that's happening all over the world, specifically right now in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Really? Violence against women in general, it's ugly, the ugliest you can think of. And actually, March 9th, women are supporting each other and not going to work, not going to school, not gonna buy anything, pretty much just stay at home, just to make a statement and to, be there for each other for one day, just so the world and our country can see what happens when there's no women around.
There you go. Got it. That's awesome. So when is that? You said March 9th?
March 9th, yes.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. You heard that. I was not aware of that, but that's cool. That's a cool act of solidarity, on behalf of women. So.
And schools all over, they're encouraging people not to go to school. Women, and not to go to work, and it's not going to affect anything like assistance or your paycheck or anything.
Gotcha.
So I think that's, yeah. You'll probably watch it in the news if it does happen, because I know it's like everybody's up for it.
Yeah. Nice. Well, cool. Yeah. Anything that brings those kind of social issues to the light, I think, is always a positive thing to influence positive change for, not just women, but just human beings in general. Like, let's just be decent people, right?
I know. With animals, with the world.
Yes. Thank you. The world. Yes.
This is our only planet. If we F it up, I'm not going to say the word. If we F it up, then we're done.
Right. Yeah, the moon is a little far and a little cold, I've heard, so I don't know. We got to take care of this planet, right?
Definitely.
But guys, this is really interesting. The project is called 5 Women. It's a limited series centered on a serial sexual harasser and his effects on female employees. Oh, even more interesting, Heller will direct the series, which is based on an episode of the NPR show This American Life. Heller also serves as showrunner and executive producer through her new outfit, Defiant by Nature, which has a first-look deal with Big Beach, financier of A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, my favorite movie last year, but also filmmaker Lulu Wang's 2019 indie hit, The Farewell. So cool. Women's solidarity, financing, supporting each other creatively, financially, socially. It's all good, and it's not only just socially relevant. She's a phenomenal director. She's amazing. So, yeah, Stephanie, let's go ahead, take it away, girl. Let's hear your thoughts.
Yeah, just raising awareness. Be kind to one another. It doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you're from. Just be nice. And I love this because it's going to show a lot of people the reality of our world.
Yeah.
Some may be blind to it or try to be blind to it, but it's happening and you can't hide from it. So I hope it raises some awareness.
Fantastic. Cool, guys. So you've heard our thoughts here. That's our final topic. Let's go with our last questions or statements on this, and then we're going to close this bad boy out. We've got G Wolf here. He says, you can't tell much from a Westworld trailer because of the in-show twists. Yes, very true. But I hope it's better than season 2 because it's a good show. Dude. So it wasn't just me, because season 1, obviously, boom, ba-boom, awesome. Season 2, totally competent show. But if we're comparing it to itself, the second season was not as strong as the first. Still, compared to all the other crap we get, on Netflix and just broadcast TV, it's still above and beyond. But yeah, it was not as good as the first season. So I agree with you, G Wolf. I hope that we get an awesome third final season, presumably, and then also some twists, because we've gotten that with Westworld, and you can't tell. So guys, final thoughts on this, let me know. But if you don't have anything else to say, we're going to close it out here. I want you guys to remember, we're doing Weekly Weekender every freaking Saturday, 1:30 p.m. We're going to cover the top 10 biggest topics in Hollywood, movie news. And of course, Stephanie is going to be so kind to grace us with her presence. She'll be here on board as well. But Stephanie, if you just want to tell everyone where they can find you on YouTube and also online.
Yes, so my YouTube channel is youtube.com/MinuteMoviePop. Yep. And my Instagram is my name, Steph Gallardo. So I post there videos and just, day-to-day stuff, so you can chat with me there as well. And Twitter.
Boom. There you go. And Twitter, I think your Twitter is...
Steph Gallardo.
Oh, Steph Gallardo. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yes.
I've been tagging you the wrong one then. It was Movie Minute Pop or something weird like that. So I was like, it doesn't look like her, but okay. All right, so at Steph Gallardo on Twitter. Cool. All right, guys.
And I just want to thank you for having me. I had a great time.
Dude.
Lovely to speak to you guys and just be part of this.
Absolutely. We are super stoked to have you here. I'm super stoked to have you here. It's our sister channel, Mrs. Minute Movie Pop. I'm Movie Pop, so it's all good. Guys, I'm going to leave Stephanie's links down in the description below. And of course, remember, every Saturday, 1:30 p.m., we do Weekly Weekender. Thank you so much all for being here, talking movie news to our fantastic moderators, our viewers. We will see you next week, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out. Alrighty, I'm going to hit this. Let me close it out. My computer sucks. It's super slow.